Let's move to slide 10. On slide 10, we've got some drawn objects here, and we need to learn how to align them. We are going to align them on the left-hand side and then line them evenly so the spacing is even in between. In order to select them, you can just drag a box around the various objects. Once selected, click on the Format tab underneath Drawing Tools, and let's move to our Align option. I've got Align selected objects. I don't want to align it to the slide. I want to align to each other, so I make sure that that is ticked. And I'm going to align it on the left-hand side. As you can see, they are all aligned on the left-hand side, but the spacing in between is still uneven. Let's return to Align and distribute it vertically. You can now see that the spaces in between are even. Let's practice using rotating options on the next slide. I'm going to select the star, back to my Format tab, and there's a Rotate option where I can flip it or rotate it. Alternatively, I have a green circle here, and I can just click on it and hold my mouse key down and rotate however I wish. On the next slide, I'm going to draw two shapes, a circle and a square. Let's go to Insert and Shapes. The first one I'm going to do is draw a circle. Now remember, this is an oval. If you want a circle, hold down your Shift key when you drag. And on top of that, I'm going to have a new shape as well, but a square this time. Again, that's a rectangle. If you want a square, hold down your Shift key. I then move my square over my circle. I want to put the circle in front of the square. So in order to do that, I go back to my Format tab, and I can send to back. The circle is now over the square. The problem now is if I want to move this as a whole object, they are two separate objects, so I would need to group them first. In order to do that, I need to select them once again. Make sure they're both selected on the Format tab, and I'm going to say Group. It is now one solid object that I'm able to move. Let's ungroup it. With it selected, go back to Group and ungroup it, and it's now in two parts again.